Hi folks, how you doing? RussellTrueResults303.com. Check out the website. Link in the description box. Mind, body, spirit, fitness, putting the healing back in health. Coming at you today with a video. Once again, I'm bringing out your inner genius. How are we able to do that? Coming from the book, The Einstein Factor. There are going to be some things in this book that I won't talk about, and I will bring that up in another video because for me, it's something I don't really believe in, and it's something that I won't practice because of my Christian Catholic faith. So I'll make a video on it though, but for that, folks, you're going to have to actually purchase the book. So this one is going to be on image streaming. Now, for some people, this will come very easy. If you're like me, it's not going to come easy because I'm a person that has no artistic vision, in my opinion, which once again, with that negative attitude, I might be hurting myself. I got to think a little bit more positive when it comes to that thing. But I have no artistic vision. You know, I cannot draw a picture to save my life. You know, when I was younger, it was stick figure and, you know, little stick figure gun wars and things like that. I cannot draw to save my life. So for me, this is something that's difficult for me to actually do, this exercise. But for you, it might be something that that helps. And then I'll talk about what you can do if you're someone that struggles with it. So according to this, he said you either need a partner because a lot of these things he wants to do, you to have a partner with. And I have another one, so before I get started, on interpreting your dreams. I'm going to try and put it in the description box. If not, search the improvement section of my YouTube channel for that. But, so, you want a partner or you want a voice recorder, okay? So first we're going to control our breathing. We all know breathing plays a big part in the way our body reacts to things in general. So proper breathing will help you relax. So we're going to go proper breathing, nice big breaths in and out. And I got a bad nose, so it's really loud when I breathe. But so do that for about a minute, whatever, 5, 6 breaths. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Eyes are closed. Now from there, you're just going to describe what you see. And the thing is, we've got to describe it as best as we can using all of our senses: smell, touch, sight, not even a sense, but color, anything that you can come up with whatever picture you are seeing when your eyes are closed. Describe it to the best of your best detail that you can, is what you want to do. And then you just let the picture or the image start to grow and do whatever it's going to do, and just keep describing it, whether you're smelling something, how it feels, the temperature of the environment, the colors, the brightness, whatever the case may be, and just follow that story however it's going to go. But you're going to be speaking out loud, whether to another person or to yourself, right? And just follow that story to wherever it goes. And then, of course, it's the same big thing. We got to go back and listen to it and see what is happening throughout this journey that you're having of this image streaming, right? And then you kind of analyze it for what's going on in your life right now. What big questions do you have? And see if this vision, this imagination, this story that you kind of brought up through your subconscious mind is going to have an effect and be able to answer some question that you have. Maybe you even start during that breathing process. I think it says later in the book, with a question of what can I do? I'm looking for, I'm right now I'm have some things going on in my life, but maybe it's with a career path. Should I take this career path in my life? Start with those nice big breaths to calm the body down, get you in a calm state. And then close your eyes and go through that journey of whatever it is. And see if whatever happens when you were talking to that person or talking into that recorder, if you're going to get any valuable insight on it. All right, so what can you do now if you're a person like me that does not have that vision? I don't have that vision. I close my eyes. It's rare that I close my eyes and see a picture. It's happened a few times, and I open up my eyes and be like, what the heck was that? That was crazy. Like I could see, but I can't see that. That's blocked in my mind. Maybe that's your third eye even. They say that's the right side of the brain, and that's what these exercises are about, trying to open or unlock that right side of your brain, that imagination. Because the reason why, I should have said this at the beginning, hopefully y'all still here. They said this is how Einstein came up with E equals MC squared, right? They said he had this vision and he played it in his mind over and over again for, like, in the book it says, like 10 years of him being on a light beam and how fast a light beam could travel through the universe or something like that. And that's how he came up with E equals MC squared. And he would just have this vision over and over again, trying to imagine what it would be like being a ray of light on Earth, shooting through the universe and the galaxy and flying on the edge of this beam. And that vision would eventually be E equals MC squared. So, what can you do if you don't have that vision? If you're like me, you don't have it. So what did they say? For me, like when I close my eyes, I just see light, or I'll see like a speck, something like that. So that's what he says. He says, see, that's what you explain. You explain it. It's, for me, it's a dark speck that looks like an F on its side, and it is bright and beautiful. Now it's expanding into a large rectangle that has a black line through it, which is very, very dark, darker than the rest of the black, right? So you just start to explain what you are seeing, whatever it is, and you go from there and expand, and hopefully it will grow. This exercise, you're supposed to be explaining for about 3 to 5 minutes is what this should be every time you do it. Or he says sometimes you'll close your eyes and it's just you'll see a quick image and then it's gone. But still try to describe that image of whatever you saw, even if you have to exaggerate it. Maybe you saw a dinosaur. From there, just talk and describe a dinosaur, and then just kind of make up, it's a dinosaur that had a spot with spine, and then hopefully that image will come, and then you can create that image to keep expanding and then go from there. That's another thing that you can do. Whatever that image is, you just kind of exaggerate it a little bit, but follow with it. And the last one is going to be, and this is the one I've started doing, is just look at the wall, look at a picture, anything, a tree, and describe it and learn how to describe it. Maybe touch it and see what it feels like. Just describe an object, sit in front of it and describe it as best as you can. The color, the temperature, the smell, whatever the case may be. Just get used to being able to describe something, because I think that's a difficult thing. I met a guy at the gym who was drawing everybody as cartoon superheroes. And that's when I told him, like, I have no clue how to draw anything. And he says, well, that's your problem. You're trying to imagine something. You don't imagine something. You just try to recreate something that you've already seen. And that's what you draw from, what you've already seen. So in reality, I'm most likely a person that doesn't pay attention to those types of details of just staring at something and truly looking at it and being able to see it for what it is, right? So just kind of start learning to describe things and use these crazy words. This is going to be another great exercise that's going to help with your vocabulary in general. Just being able to use different words to describe things. Because if you've ever seen or read a good novel or a good book, people are really good at describing just regular things, right? So there you go. That's that image streaming. There's some things that you can do. Remember, you need a partner or a tape recorder to be able to go back and re-listen to these things or be able to talk to these things about. And I hope this is going to help. Like I said, I'm giving it a try. It's very interesting. It's not going to happen overnight. It's like anything else in life. It's not going to happen overnight. But stick with it, and I promise you it'll help you in life. All right? So I hope this helps. Subscribe to the channel. Share and like these videos.